Yeah, mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone good? Talk, 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 talk. 1, 2. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. You guys are good? Anyone need it? Talk, 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 talk. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. You need it? You're good? Everyone's good? You want it?
All right, folks, keep a clear shot, please. They're coming forward. Thank you. Clear podium. Thank you.
Harper, are you here? Steve Harper, are you here?
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Assistant Chief Stuart Emerman of the Metropolitan Police Department. At approximately 3:20 this afternoon, members of the Metropolitan Police Department responded to the area of Connecticut Avenue and Van Ness Street Northwest for the reported sounds of gunshots. Upon their arrival at that scene, the officers located 3 individuals who were suffering from gunshot wounds. All 3 individuals have been taken to area hospitals where they are currently being treated. 2 of the individuals are adults and are considered in stable condition based on their injuries. The 3rd victim is a juvenile, and that juvenile is also in stable condition with a minor gunshot wound. At this time, our units are currently in the area of Connecticut and Van Ness conducting a search for a suspect or suspects. That is still to be determined as our investigation is continuing this time. We're asking the public to stay away from this area as we continue to do our search and continue our investigation. This is a very early point in our investigation, and we're still trying to figure out the motive or what specifically took place here. Are there any questions? I don't have information on that at this time to give it. At this point, we do not have any suspects in custody. We're interviewing several witnesses. As would naturally happen during an incident like this, several individuals ran from the area. So we did stop several individuals to conduct witness investigations with them. But that's what is, I think, being reported as suspects. Those are people we're interviewing from the scene. As we conduct our investigation, if they are not linked to the incident, yes, they will be released. That is still to be determined at this time, but no members of the Metropolitan Police Department that responded or of our partner agencies that responded have been injured during the course of this incident. There is information out there on social media. However, we have not been able to authenticate that at this time to determine whether if that is even related to our incident. I'm sorry. None of the responding members from our law enforcement agency and partners that were on the scene here have been injured as a result. That is still to be determined. They're in the hospital being treated right now at this time. We are still trying to determine that. I'm sorry? Is what related? I'm sorry. Oh, the victims? That we are still trying to determine as well at this time. As I said, this investigation is still very much in its early stages. Well, I would say based upon the calls that we got and the information and the fluid nature of this investigation, an appropriate response came to this area to make sure that we've locked down the neighborhood, we've made sure that folks up here are safe and sheltering, and we're continuing to do a very thorough search. As you know, some of these buildings are very large. They've taken some time for us to go through, especially based on the information that we have at the beginning of this investigation. So we're getting assistance right now from the United States Park Police, United States Secret Service Uniform Division. We've got assistance here from the University of District Columbia Police. We also have some of our federal entities from ATF, FBI, and there are several others who are trying to assist us in this. We don't know that answer at this time. We're still trying to authenticate that video.
Is there more than one shooting location?
No, at this time we believe we have one location.
I was going to ask you, can you tell us about where the victims were found? Were they grouped together? Do you believe they were all grouped in the same area? Can you describe that area?
So I don't have that information this time because, as naturally happens after individuals were shot, some of them moved to different locations where we encountered them. So we're still piecing all that together as part of our investigation. There are several apartment buildings in that area. As part of our investigation, we are canvassing and searching all of those areas. We're still trying to determine that.
Are you asking the embassies?
Not that I'm aware of. There are embassies in the immediate area, so we are working with our partners from the U.S. Secret Service Uniform Division to make proper notifications to them as well.
Are you asking people in this immediate area to remain?
Yes. Yes, at this time, please, we're asking if you are residing in this area to please shelter in place. Please stand by until we render the area clear and safe. If you do have information, we're asking you to call our Command Information Center at 202-727-9099, or you can text us at 50411, any information that you may have. We're still trying to determine that. This investigation is still, like I say, we're in its early stages. We're going to be investigating all angles of that. Everybody at this point is stable. I believe 2 of them are critical but stable. Is my hope and understanding that they will, but they are critical but stable. Oh yes, there is. So there is a school up in the area, Van Ness and Connecticut. That school immediately went into a lockdown. Their students are inside the building at this point until we determine that the area is safe for them to leave. We have police officers inside the school with them. As soon as we have it situated that it is safe for them, we will make sure that the school system is notifying the parents of a reunification center where we can get them safely to reunite with their children. But we're asking the parents not to come up here to the school at this time. The children are all in the school, safe with the officers that are in there.
Chief, with the helicopter going overhead, can you take us from the top here? What did you guys have happen here so we can all hear and make sure that we're clear about what happened?
Sure.
Can I follow up on this? We heard reports that 2 students have minor injuries from breaking glass, and some of the parents had some of their tires shot out and picked up, but again, it's a fluid situation.
Correct. Correct.
That
That is all stuff that we are working on right now. As you know, we do believe that there are some vehicles on the scene that were damaged as a result of the shooting, so that's part of our investigation to determine if that was in fact part of this. Yes. So again, to recap, at about 3:20, members of the Metropolitan Police Department responded to the area of Van Ness in Connecticut in regards to the sounds of gunshots, where we located 3 shooting victims, 2 adults who are in critical but stable condition at our area hospitals, and a third, which was a juvenile who is stable with a minor gunshot wound, also being treated at an area hospital. We do not know any relationships at this point between any of these 3. We are currently continuing to search the area, and we have it locked down at this point as we're looking for any suspect or suspects. We do not have a motive at this time. We do not know the full details of what took place, but we continue to ask the public to just steer clear of the area as we continue to investigate. We're still trying to figure that out. We believe it was in the immediate area. No, unfortunately, I don't have that information yet. So as I stated earlier, several people naturally ran from the scene of hearing gunshots, and as the officers responded very quickly to the scene, as individuals were running, we did detain several individuals to determine their status, whether or not they were suspects or witnesses. But at this time, I do not believe that we have any suspects at this time detained, and we're continuing our investigation.
Chief, right now, are you going off the theory that this gunman is still in this area or may have left?
We're still exploring all our theories, but right now we are concentrating on in the immediate area to make sure that we've rendered this area safe for the public as well as everybody who's out here.
Are your people going door to door?
We are in several buildings doing door-to-door sweeps right now. We do not have any description at this time that I can put out. That's part of the reason why we're doing a very thorough sweep.
Any surveillance video you're looking at?
We're still working on pulling videos to help our investigation.
It was a little loud when you asked about that stream. Looks like you were saying the shooter streamed his.
So there is a social media video that is out, but we have not yet been able to authenticate that that's even this scene, that's even today, or that's even here in the United States. We're still working on that.
Well, first of all, I want to thank all of our first responders, the Metropolitan Police Department, Fire and EMS, all of our federal partners who are on this scene, who are responding and looking for the person responsible for this shooting. We have 3 of our residents who have been injured, and we are praying for their health and well-being. We understand 2 are in stable condition and that there was a minor gunshot wound to a child. And so we're very focused on that. We're asking all of our residents to follow law enforcement instructions, stay in your homes, shelter in place until the police are able to release these scenes and safely really dig into this investigation close to where the shootings happened.
Last question, please.
I have heard that. I have not been able to confirm that yet, though.
Just the one school on lockdown?
There's one school there. There's, I believe, another school in the area that may have had some individuals in that ran towards it. I believe that they were not affected. The adults, one is a male, one is a female. Correct. Multiple shots. We do not have that information yet.
Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Thank you.
We'll circle back with you. We'll circle back. Thank you. What is your story?
Emerman. Emerman. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. Yeah. We won't put